Inside Roanoke's Taubman Museum of Art, artists take part in a unique kind of exhibit.
Yeah, just enough where we can slide it.
Tanner Updegrove with Virginia Tech's Institute for Creativity, Arts, and Technology gives visitors an opportunity to immerse themselves in the middle of a cyber attack.
This sonification is sound derived from data, so network traffic data, firewall data, and we take that data and turn it into sound, and that's where the artistic and creative side comes into play.
Tanner's Tesseract project turns data into sound, then puts it in a 3D space.
We have the innate ability to hear sound around us at all times, and this takes advantage of that by placing different sounds at different loudspeakers inside of the system.
The goal is to help open our ears to what a cybersecurity attack sounds like.
It touches all of us every day. We all use computers. We're all possibly at risk of a cybersecurity attack. Even the services we use are commonly at risk of a cybersecurity attack. So this is a way to promote awareness of these situations and cybersecurity as a whole.
His second exhibit combines the use of artificial intelligence and a 5G network to bring musicians in different locations together to perform in real time.
If you're creating music on the fly, if you want to change key, then we can communicate together in the same room, but it's really hard to do that if you're separated, like during the pandemic.
His projects are among 5 exhibits on display as part of the Commonwealth Cyber Initiative to not only help visitors hear, but see cybersecurity in a different way.
I have an interest in using other people's things to make work, so this fit right in with that. I'm just like, borrowing their information for an exhibit.
Graphic designer Michael McDermott will make you think twice about how to toss your cell phone.
There was more data than I could even look at, like it just was too much to see.
He bought dozens of discarded devices online and curated a display of personal information former phone owners likely think is inaccessible.
We wouldn't go into a Goodwill and give like our family photo album to Goodwill probably, because we wouldn't want people seeing that, right? There's going to be stuff in there, or like our diaries we probably wouldn't give to Goodwill. But we don't think about that with our digital selves, which has way more information than any of those two things would have.
The Commonwealth Cyber Initiative funded each of the projects through its Building Bridges Arts and Design Collaboration Program. It brings together artists and cybersecurity researchers from Virginia Tech, as well as George Mason, Old Dominion, Radford, and Virginia Commonwealth Universities.
Network tech, a cryptographer.
Old Dominion's Kevin Moberly used the grant CCI provided to hire student artists and game developers to create a game allowing players to test their cybersecurity skills.
We wanted to create a game that was aimed at late middle school and high school students to sort of educate them, not about cybersecurity, even though that kind of happens as you're playing, but about what working in the cybersecurity industry is like, to sort of get students interested.
I was very aware of cybersecurity, but it definitely wasn't like something I was like going after until this grant became available.
Kate Sakito combines her expertise in dance and technology to collaborate with a data researcher to look at how to prevent our movement from being used to determine our identities.
I really do think artists have a lot to say about technology. As a dance artist, I really feel like I bring so much knowledge about movement and bodies to the table that a lot of AI programmers, for example, like my collaborator, don't have. So I really think it's actually important that artists have a seat in these projects and really are seen as experts coming to the table, not as like a decoration after the fact.
Artists who never considered themselves cybersecurity experts or even part of the solution are now helping a community see cybersecurity like they've never seen before.
I never thought I'd have this kind of opportunity to work with cybersecurity experts. I'm not one, but I'm starting to learn what that means. So getting to have an artistic voice within a community that may not have thought about art in the past is really powerful. We can convey complex ideas, abstract ideas to a general audience. No more pictures of some guy in a hoodie in a dark room clicking at a keyboard. This is something completely different.
CCI is different and unprecedented, a consortium of Virginia universities and colleges working to make Virginia a global leader in cybersecurity.